Let's go! Ready, ready? Set, ready, go! Down! Set up! Hot, hot! Set up! Ready! Here we go, here we go! Hut! Ready! Set! Set, go! Let's go now. Ready. Come on, set. Ready, right? Ready, go! Here we go, set. Ready. Set. Hot, go. Get up. Ready, set. Hot. Let's go. Go. Set. Ready. Down. Hut. Got it. Ready? Hut. Set up. Set, go. break! Hut! On the double! Check go! Let's go! Ready? Set! Ready! Hut! Go! On the ready! Ready, ready? Down! Ha, go! Set it! Hut it! Here we go, here we go! Set. Ready? Go! On the set. Set up. Ready? Set go. Set. Ready, ready. Let's go now. Huh. Come on, set. Set up. Okay, break. Hut, hut. Ready, ready. Ready. Here we go, set. Hut. Ready, set. Set, go. Set. Ready. Let's go. Set. Ready. Hot, go. Down. Ready. Got it. Ready? Ready, ready? Set it! Go! Here we go, here we go! Set it! Ready! Hot, hot! Set! Let go! Let's go now! Hot, hot! Come on, set! Set! Ready, ready! Set, go! Here we go, set! Ready, set! Set! Ha! Let's go! Ready? Set! Ready? Hut! Ready up! Set, go! Ready, ready! Ready! Down! Ready, ready? Ready, go! Set it! Set it! Okay, ready? Here we go, here we go! Hot, hot! Ready, break! Ready, Ready! Set up! On the double! Hunt! Set! Ready! Let's go now! Set go! On the ready! Hunt, go! Ready! Ready! Come on, set! Ready, ready? Ready, ready! Let go! On the set! Hot, hot! Okay, break! Go! Here we go, set! Get out! Set! Set! Ready, set! Set, go! Let's go! Hot, hot!
It's week 4 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Patriots and the Niners, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard, the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Patriots have a rookie quarterback. It is Drake Maye. Long past the Tom Brady era, it is Maye who is now the guy in Foxborough. Out of North Carolina, Greg, the 3rd pick in this past year's draft.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start. Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Maye to throw on 2nd down. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll find his man, that's Kendrick Bourne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties, make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go play action with Maye. He's going to air this one out. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with. I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
3rd and 5.
Set.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Here's McCaffrey. He'll push ahead to the 21. Devon Gottschalk there on the tackle. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Again, it's McCaffrey. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Set. Broncos.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
Purdy works out of the pistol. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. Let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain.
Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. To throw, Purdy. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
Here we go.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. To the goal line and in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, 49ers. It's It's his second touchdown of the year. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Has completed to Douglas.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Throwing on second down, May. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. May to the air once more. That one on target. Holtz got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is May. He'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. To throw is May. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Kendrick Bourne. Touchdown, Patriots. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Pats will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll lead to a second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tavai. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On second down, it's May. It is brought in the end zone. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, New England. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. First and 10 for Purdy. That's to the first-round rookie from Florida, Ricky Pearsall. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Boy, Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. Oh, he coughs up the football. One of the Patriots has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened.
And he'll take it on in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats will take a 21-7 lead. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Hey, check that. Hut.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry. About at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Bobcat. Hut.
Now Purdy. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic first down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. McCaffrey now from the pistol. And he'll take this down to about the 15. Here's 2nd and 9.
18, Pioneer. 19 tight. Go.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
3rd down. Purdy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. On 4th down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. this just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. The next drive about to get going. We're going to take a moment here to let you know what's coming up in prime time this week. Starting tonight, it's Sunday Night Football, one of the best games of the opening month of the season. Bills and Ravens from Baltimore. And then another double bill on Monday Night Football as the Titans and Dolphins meet in Miami at 7:30 Eastern. Followed by the Seahawks and Lions 45 minutes later. Kickoff in Detroit at 8:15 Eastern Time. Second down and 8. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
Open man there. It is Bourne. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Automatic first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw now, May. This one complete to Bourne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
May now on first and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
They'll go play action with May. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. I'm this coordinator. I think I'm giving him one more shot, see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
So we'll take it. We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jalen Pope that time. And now it's third and goal. They'll try and run. And here's Stevenson. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is fourth and goal. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Pats are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. So Hopkins now, following the made field goal, back out to send it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Need to score, and they're going to need to speed up as they get to the line here.
And the 49ers first down.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion comes Thomas. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Here's 1st and 10.
18, go!
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Throwing is Purdy. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
Let's go.
On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a
set. Check, go! Oh! Set it! Ready? Here we go, here we go! Ready! Ready, ready? Set! Go! Let's go now! Okay, break! Ready, set, set up! Come on, set, hut, hut! Ready, ready! Set up! Here we go, set! Ready! Set! Ready! Let's go! Hut! Set! Ready! Hut! Go! Got it! Ready? Hut! Go! Down! Check, go! Set it! Hut it! Here we go, here we go! Ready? Ready! Set! Ready up! Set, go! Set! Ready, ready. Let's go now. Huh. Ready, ready. Set up. Come on, set! Ready, ready? 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 Ready, break! Hut! Let's go! Check go! Set! Ready! Ready! Down! Ready! On the jump! Ready, ready? Set it! Hot, go! Here we go, here we go! Go! On the ready! Go! Ready! Hot, hot! Ready! Set! On the set! Set go! Set! Ready, ready. Okay, break! Huh. Let's go now! Set up! Ah. Come on, set! Ready? Ready, ready! Hot, go!
It's Week 5 of the National Football League. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC West rivals.
Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals come out. They're led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray, first overall pick in 2019. Wows you with those highlight plays over the years. Off the injury, Greg, the Cardinals quarterback, is once again the exciting Kyler Murray.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. Third and 5. Working out of the gun, Murray. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. So, 4th down, and the veteran Matt Prater on for the Cards. This a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. It's McCaffrey. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Purdy works out of the pistol. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the give, it's McCaffrey. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Nice run there by McCaffrey, and the reigning Offensive Player of the Year picks up right where he left off a season ago. Over 2,000 yards for scrimmage. Second time he's done that in his career. This is one of the most dynamic players, regardless of position, in the...
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Hurts. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Cardinals have got it. Those are the places on the field where the defense wants to come up with the big plays, and that was one. Down deep, get to the quarterback, knock it out, and come up with the recovery.
Mike, this is one of those times where I think for a quarterback, they get caught in between. Do I want to be a runner and take it in myself? Do I have time to let my wide receivers develop in the end zone? I think he holds on to it just a little too long. The defense pokes it free and creates a huge turnover.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. Finding space at the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Connor. And he'll only get down to around the 42. They'll go again here to Connor. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. We'll try and run for this with Connor. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
And he's going to have a Cards 1st down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Niners offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Purdy. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is exactly what you want to do as an offense as you take the field following what they call these sudden change situations. Your defense does a great job, Mike, taking the ball away. The opposing defense now is kind of slow getting on the field. So what do? You challenge them downfield. After that successful throw, the next step is you want to come away with points.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Final play of this 1st half. Here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this 1st half comes to an end. Defenses control the 1st half, but when will we see some points? Hopefully soon, as this 3rd quarter begins. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Ready up.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Injury on the field, and it is George Kittle who is in some discomfort. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A run here with McCaffrey. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Kaiser White able to make the tackle. Third and a yard.
79 Broncos. Ready?
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Purdy to throw for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd down and 8. Now give running left. It's Connor. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher.
Still third down.
So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
19 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Murray gonna fire this one out to Harrison. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Warren. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Connor. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go, set, check go.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Go.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 2nd down, Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
Third down. Purdy. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Niners field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cardinals offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start first and 10. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They go play action for Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course. But there's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now on second and long. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to work the screen with Connor. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Working out of the gun, Murray. And this ball incomplete on third down. So on fourth down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. Important punt here in this tie game late. He'll return it from the 11. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The 49ers offense about ready to take over once more. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a close. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Okay, ready?
Another try, second and 10.
Check go.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
When this offense took the field, in their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. And now as this fourth down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
The Cardinals offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before third and inches. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Niners offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with first and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's into the hands of the fullback. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Again, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down, so we'll have third down coming up.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Third and short. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a fourth down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
Fourth down, it's Purdy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll run with Connor. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's second down and 3. Connor. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This to win the game.
A 49-yard attempt.
So a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's gotta have. This kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 6-3 lead. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They